Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you probably watched the title, is the Lazy Girls Night Out. So I want to show you guys how to beat your face without being too extra. And to be quite honest with you, this video goes so against me, but it's gonna be great because I'm gonna be challenging myself while filming myself. And the reason why this is a challenge for me is a lot of my friends who know how much I love makeup and people who know me know that in the same breath, I am a little bougie, okay? We all have that one thing we're a little bougie about. For me, it's makeup, but let me just briefly tell you why. One, I don't like that I can't test products at the drugstore. Like, that's so obnoxious. It never fails. You go to Walgreens, you pick out what you think is your color, you get it home, it doesn't match, you look crazy, you return it. I don't know, it's too much trouble. I need a tester. I want to feel it, I want to touch it, I want to try it on, and you know what, sometimes I even want to sample it. And tell me, when did you last go into a drugstore and got a sample? You didn't. That's right. So that's kind of the brief synopsis as to why I don't like drugstores. So if you're looking for a drugstore makeup YouTube person, it's not me. But I am still trying to gear my channel towards, you know, the everyday woman or maybe the beginner. So naturally, the everyday woman and the beginner is not going to drop some serious Dolores on the products. So the products that I'm using today are going to be, you know, not necessarily drugstore brands. Some of them are actually professional brands, but they are going to be more in the price range. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try it out. Let me know how you like it. So I'm not going to put the products too close up to the camera because I'm going to be honest. Again, my nails are not done. I'm actually trying to save money, so I stopped getting my nails done. It's a crying shame. But anyways, I'm going to start off with the NYX Angel Veil. I start, like all my primers, I start in the center of the face and blend it out. What I love about primer is going to keep your makeup on all day. It's going to help even out your skin tone a little bit before you put your foundation on. And then it's just going to make everything look better. The second step, y'all are about to have y'all's mind blown. I want to shout out to Kirsten. I'm going to drop her YouTube channel below because she introduced me to this big gargantuan sponge that I actually really love, and it is the Sonia Kashuk sponge, blender sponge at Target. It's $7 compared to the $20 for the beauty blender. I'm not gonna front, I think I still really like my beauty blender, but this is really great if you're looking for an alternative. This is the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. It's supposed to be really great. I have no idea if this is my color, but let's just, you know, go in with it. I'm gonna go ahead and just squirt some on my hand there. And then instead of dipping directly into this with your sponge, take your finger like this, and then you're just gonna boop boop and start dotting this all over. It's probably not my color, it's fine. We're going for like a night out, so I'm gonna do 2 pumps. That's probably, no, actually that's way too much. Maybe do like a pump and a half. I feel like I'm not spreading this evenly. Anyway, so once you've got it spread out, I'm just gonna take the sponge. The sponge is so big, but it's fine. And we're just gonna blend this out. Oh, hold up a second. Oh, with this being drugstore brand, don't be nasty. Wash your makeup off when you're done. Like when you come home from your night out, I don't care what you've been through, wash it off. Don't be nasty, especially drugstore makeup, because drugstore makeup is not going to have the cleanest ingredients in it. So you don't want that sitting on your face overnight. Just pat. Don't rub with these sponges, okay? Because you're going to be a streaky mess if you don't wipe. Just pat. Why didn't I do my eyes first? Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop. I'm going to actually go ahead and do my eyes because the reason I like to do my eyes first, obviously today I did my foundation first, but it's fine. But the reason I like to do my eyes first is because if you get any eyeshadow that falls off on the bottom, I like to be able to just wipe it away so it doesn't make your dark circles look worse and stuff like that. It's going to go in with my usual Urban Decay primer. Invest in some good primer. Like, my eyelids are stupid oily, and this is the only thing that works for me. So I've already got mascara on because I went to work today and I didn't really wear foundation to work today. I just wore mascara, so it's fine. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on, and then I just blend it out with my fingers. Now, after I've put my eye primer on, I'm going to go ahead and take the Nye Neutral Set Translucent Powder. This is a dupe to Laura Mercier's Translucent Powder, I guess. And the reason I like to set my my eye primer is because sometimes when you go to blend your eyeshadows on, if the primer is still wet, the eyeshadow can like stick really bad. So I just am going to go in with like a fluffy face brush and just do that there. The next thing I'm going to do is use the ColourPop Double Entendre palette. This one is beautiful. It's got some gorgeous colors in it. Invest in some good eyeshadows. The thing about ColourPop is they're pretty inexpensive, but they are really, really good quality. First thing I'm going to do is take this color right here. It's like a soft brown color. I'm going to dip it into a fluffy blending crease brush. So I'm going to take that in the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to windshield wiper it. Don't even think about it, but do blend until your hand falls off. It's fine. Dip into that same color. Do my other eye, and you see how I'm doing windshield wiper and then I'm kind of doing circular motions. Okay, now that I've kind of gone in with that soft brown color at the top here, use this darker color here. And what I'm going to do with this darker color is add it just to my outer corner and then blend it in with that other color. And what adding this darker color on the outer corner will do is give you a little bit more definition and shape to your eye. Now that I've gone ahead and added the dark to the outer corner on both eyes, I'm going to go ahead and actually finish the rest of my face. Now the next step is going to be to conceal my under eye circles. I'm probably going to highlight some with it as well. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. And I'm basically just going to put it underneath my eye in the shape of a triangle, extending all the way back to my hairline. And then just to add a little because we're going out tonight, I'm going to do down the middle and just like an X on my forehead here and here. I look a little crazy right now. I'm also going to take it here and here. Now this is not always necessary. Now I know y'all are probably thinking, Brittany, but this isn't lazy girl. I'm barely using anything, okay? Some of these YouTubers use like 5 billion products, okay? Now I'm going to take a smaller Sonia Kashuk sponge and I'm just going to dab and blend this concealer out. Make sure you're blending all over and all the way up to your lash line, but still kind of concentrating it in those areas that you're trying to highlight. Because you don't want to cover your whole face with this lighter concealer because then you'll just look washed out. And then we're just going to pat here, blend that out down my neck, blend out my chin, and we're going to just finish blending here. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is set my under eye concealer, and I'm going to be using the Inglot Freedom System Compact Powder in number 403. And I'm going to just take my sponge here, rub that around a little bit, and then press it underneath my eyes. The reason I do this is it keeps my concealer from creasing, and at the same time brightens up underneath my eyes. I actually add a little bit to the creases of my face to set my makeup and also brighten up right there. The rest of my face I'm going to go back in with the Nye Neutral Set. I'm going to take my bigger sponge, dip it into that powder I just sprinkled on my hand, and just press that on. When you're going out, you want to be able to make sure your makeup lasts all night, which is why I use a little bit of extra powder. Next thing I'm going to use is the amazing NYX Highlight and Contour Palette, and I'm going to use the Smith number 112 brush. I'm going to go in with the more bronzy color here at the bottom. You don't need much. Make sure you're tapping off the excess. Now think about when you look head on in the camera, which areas you want to look a little more snatched, okay? I like my cheekbones to be snatched, so I go right here. Ooh, and you'll discover that I did not blend that out all the way because I'm on camera. Anyways, so I like my cheekbones to be snatched, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go up and down like this, and then blend up. Now I'm going to go a little more dramatic. Circular motions to blend it because we're supposed to be going out, you know? Like, blend like your life depends on it, okay? And we're gonna go on the forehead. I have a gigantic forehead, no shame in my game, but I like it to be a little smaller. Just think of any area that you want to look smaller and a little snatched. That's where you're gonna contour, okay? And like you probably have seen in my everyday video, I like to glow so much that the heavens can see it. My rule and my theory is you really cannot have too much highlight. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Baked Highlight in Moonlight Pearls. I don't normally use a fan brush, but today we're going to just find a brush that's semi-small, and because you want to go in with that highlight just on the hold up. You just want to, I'm sorry, I'm just a little shook because this is gorgeous. You just want to go on the tops of your cheeks there to basically bring out and enhance that contour. Then I'm going to do a little bit right there, moving back and forth on the center of the nose. A little bit right here above my cupid's bow. Honestly, just keep going. Okay, so then once you've contoured and you highlighted and all that good stuff, you don't want to look like colorless, especially once we go to put the lipstick on. The blush is going to really balance out the lips and the cheeks. I'm going to go in with another NYX products. It's the NYX Blush in Hamptons, and I'm going to use the number 55 Sephora Pro brush because it, you know, I'm just going to put it on the apples of my cheek. Everybody wears their blush a little different, and you know, I love blush, so I'm going to put a little extra. Now I want to add a little shimmer to my eyes. I'm so sorry guys, I feel like I'm so out of order. I'm so bad at this. That's why makeup is so subjective. When I do my makeup, sometimes I do my eyes first and then my face. Sometimes I do my face first and my eyes. I mean, there's really no rules, just as long as all the steps are getting done and it looks good, who cares? But I did forget to add a little pizzazz to my eyes. I'm going to go in with that one that is just underneath the darker one, and I'm just going to put it on the lid. And make sure you're blending it. Oh, I know y'all see this. Okay, let's do my other eye real quick. I remember one of my clients one time was like, "Ooh girl, that eyeshadow is so pigmented." I was like, huh, yeah. So pigmented. It's so pigmented. Yeah, I'm just going to go back in with my crease brush and kind of blend that shimmery color together with the others. And the next thing I'm going to do is, this is a double-ended brush I got in my Ipsy bag. It's a Luxie brush number 249. I'll put it in the description bar. I'm going to go in with that same light brown color that we used in our crease. Just going to basically take it underneath my eyes. And this is going to give it like a smoky effect, but not too smoky. The next thing I'm going to do is kind of put a little bit more depth in that bottom area. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know that I don't really like to use eyeliner on the bottom. So I'm going to use this darker brown color that we used in our outer corner earlier. And I'm going to use that to define my lower lash line a little bit more. I'm going to use this small smudger brush. And I'm just going to go in underneath my lash line and kind of blend it up with what's on the top there. I'm not going to actually do eyeliner because honestly, let's be real, when you're in a rush and you don't have a lot of time, eyeliner takes forever. It doesn't always get even. So sometimes when I'm in a rush and I know that I just want to look fabulous, I just stick to the eyeshadow. I'm just going to put some extra coats of mascara. The very last thing that I'm going to do is put on some lipstick. I don't know if they make this anymore, but this is the CoverGirl Katy Perry CoverGirl lipstick, and I'm not going to do any lip liner. This is just a regular traditional lipstick, so just like I did in my other video, line and then fill. Alright, that's the end of my video. Hopefully this was pretty easy for you guys. I tried to make it easy. Many of these products I haven't really used much. I'm not familiar with them, but hopefully, you know, hopefully I'm glowing for my night out, even though I'm actually about to go wash this off and watch Netflix. But anyways, most of these steps you can apply to other products. It doesn't have to be the ones that I've used. So in the description bar below, I'm going to break it down for you so you guys know exactly what steps to use. I'm going to put what products I use. I'm also going to go ahead and tag my girl Kirsten, who introduced me to the amazing Sonia Kashuk sponges. So y'all go subscribe to her and follow her. I love her to pieces, and I hope to do a video with her one day, so you guys can share the love for her as well. If you aren't subscribed already, I'm gonna need you to hit that button, quit playing games with my heart, subscribe, like, thumbs up, you know, whatever it is you need to do to make this work, make this relationship work, you need to do it. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching.